HiRevz Media is sponsored by Born to Ride Motorcycle Magazine. Check out borntoride.com. All right, guys, I've rode it for a couple weeks now, and the speakers on here were already used, and they just didn't last long at all. You see that cone is completely broke all the way around, and the other one looks the same way. It actually looks a little bit worse. So I've decided to go back with the 8-inch in here, and our main issue with running the 8-inch was on these 39 Ford taillights. They stick in that far, so there was no way I was going to make that work. So I found some flush mount lights here. But these are LED. They'll essentially look the same. I really didn't want to use LED. I wanted to use the original style 39 Ford ones. But because they're flush mount, they just screw in from the front and only the wires stick in. So that'll give us plenty of room to put the 8-inch on here. I've got the adapter ring here stuck down on here. That allows it to go inside this edge right here. So essentially what we gotta do is drill our holes that we need in this first, and then we can start lining the ring up once we pull that speaker out. All right, guys, so this was already done to the other speakers when I put them in. But one thing you wanna do to a brand new speaker is run some Scotch Guard on here. This is some heavy duty stuff right here for outside furniture and whatnot. So we're gonna spray some of this on there, and that will make it repel water from the inside because these are paper cones. All right, guys, so there's our new hole with the 8-inch speaker in there. We've got our adapters on here. Had to go get some longer bolts for these. And then we're wiring this amp up. As got the new tail lights on too. But we're wiring this amp up in series. So we've got a positive and a negative tied on that side, because this is a dual voice coil speaker. Then I'm gonna hook up my positive and negative from the amp here, and that will make this dual voice coil speaker that's 2 ohm into a 4 ohm speaker, which won't be as loud, but it might make it last a little bit longer, because you can wire it 1 ohm by running them in parallel. But this should be good. And the tail lights came out pretty good. A lot easier to use being flush mount, so that worked out great. We gotta get all this wired back up. All right, guys, so here is the new tail lights. Everything's all back together, looking good. Go ahead and flip the switch on. These LEDs are much brighter than the incandescent bulbs that were in there. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of LEDs. I just don't think that looks as good as the shining glow of the regular lights. It looks pretty good. Go ahead and hit the turn signal there. These are much, much brighter. So this is going to make it a lot simpler, and these are super cheap. You can buy some of those system like custom dynamics and stuff that are like 150 bucks. Seen that? This is like $13. So skip ahead much here. Cheaper.
That's cool.
To get it finished up. That looks pretty awesome. So sounds coming through. Bluetooth and everything's working. Sounds so good. Fired it up, wrote it out. So got the sub working in there now. You probably can't tell it, but it's definitely hitting a little bit. But everything's working. That sounds pretty good. There's the brake lights there. think that's gonna work though. Alright guys, on the bike, I ended up losing the original fender washer down here and the bolt just going down the road. Just, I guess it wasn't tight enough. So, ordered a new one, got a new one in from Saddlemen. I went ahead and ordered their seat bolt, which came with a sweet sticker. But this one has the Saddlemen logo on it too, so get those thrown on there. Look a lot better. All right, that looks a lot better. Awesome. Alright guys, make sure you check out the website. We've added thousands and thousands of awesome motorcycle parts. We've got apparel on there. We've got extended front forks, fenders, frames, anything you can think of. Check it out.
Time to get out and play. AMSOIL delivers the ultimate protection for your vehicles and equipment. Fast, free shipping right to your door. Spend $100 and shipping is on us. Order now at AMSOIL.com.